Well, good morning everybody. It seems like 2 minutes since we last spoke. And of course, tile number 5, 5th of December. Now, I've just had a little post come up on my Facebook to remind me of a year ago today. And it was tile 5 from the 5th of December. But of course, that was for Advent 2022. So if you're enjoying this one and you've not done that one, you can always go back and do that one as well. And of course, we did one the year before. So it's nice to just see where they all came from and where they went. So yeah, for now though, we're on number 5 and there it is. Look, top row, second row in, first one in, and there we go. I've already put the name and the number and everything on my tile, just to remind myself. Remember that the name there is at the top, so that's the top of my tile. I note that honestly, once you sort of start adding these together, you will notice that they sort of will only go one way anyway, but it's just nice so you know exactly what you're doing. Okay, so there we go. There's the little cross that we want to put in the middle. Just makes life easier to follow it along. And just as before, I'm going to come in with pencil and put everything in with that first, so we can see where we're headed. So if we're ready, I'm going to start on this side and coming in a little bit. I've got sort of the edge of what looks to be, you know, one of those little flower centres we did yesterday. It looks as though that's going to sit there. And we've got another one of those petals, but this petal goes off the edge there. So it sort of goes like that. And then you've got a little bit of it there. And coming to the bottom here. Now it's going to be, I'm saying about halfway there. It's coming in around that kind of area. So in the middle, let's have a look what we've got. It's crossing the centre there. Coming down to about here. So there you go. Sort of, you know, imagine it first. It's going to come in here. And then it's going to come up this way to about there. See? So, you know, I put, you know, put little dots as you're going. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, I got that email. Really appreciate that. It just means I can print that off and I can track it, so I know it's been done, if you know what I mean. Okay, this one is going up that way. And here, let's have a look. Same sort of place. It's going to come over. This one's quite simple today. I must admit, it's not a real tricky one. Okay, and then this bit here, it's going to come down here and around. So it's missing that there and around there. Now you see things like this, when they're in the tile, it doesn't have to be an exact sort of same shape. As long as you've got something similar, it's absolutely fine. From about, let's have a look here, we've got a line going along and it's going not quite to the middle, sort of like that. And then possibly another leaf coming there, see? Okay. And then something else coming up here. So we're getting a bit of a line. And that sort of splits into 2. Like that. Okay. So, which bits to draw in? I'm going to be drawing in the bits I know and I'm happy with. So, for sure, this petal here is one that we know it's a full petal, so we can put that in. Okay, and in between there we've got this shape and this. Again, it's a little bit similar to what we did yesterday. Oh, thank you, Sue. Yes, we're machining the extra ones today. We will get parcels and things out as quick as we possibly can. So we always do our best to do that, but you know, sometimes the post and everything, certainly this time of year, can get a little bit tricky. So we'll get it out to you. We will. Okay, you'll get everything you'll need. You'll get it before Christmas. So. Okay, so those happy with. This one, again, I can do that. That's fine. I'm going to bring that in. And again, we've got a couple of those little bobbles there. Now, I'm not going to do this because, as we know, yesterday we did that bubble with little lines in, and that's going to be one of those. So I would probably prefer to wait until I've got that. So here we've got one of those lines coming off it. Now here, I'm going to put that in because I know it's going to there. It's going to create that shape. So that's fine. So what to do with this bit here? I'm going to put it in. It does go a little bit finer as we work our way up. Like that. It sort of does go off the page though. And I'm going to put those in. Like that. And this bit here, yeah, I'm going to put that in because it's sort of a single line and it leads up there somewhere. So this little shape here, I'm going to fill it with bubbles. Okay. And then any little gaps you can fill in. And then we've got a little gap here as well, or I have, you might not. So that's going to be filled in too. And what else? All right, here we've got a bubble. And then we've got a couple little ones. And then one there. Rose, this is the first day I've been in the office since we had that conversation. So I've not forgotten. I will get that sorted today for you. All right, so let's remove the pencil that we don't want to keep. So I know I don't need the T for the top anymore, and I don't need that there in the middle. Don't need that little cross. But I do want to keep that bit there because it's going to come in handy later. Okay, so a little bit of pencil and tortillon action, I think. So I am going to put some around here. Don't need pencil. Just slightly up there and then a little bit there. A little bit round there. Oh, no problem, Rose. It's, I was at the office all day yesterday, as you know, so. Okay. And let's have a little bit under here. See? Let's do a little bit there. And just a little bit up there, maybe. Again, it might be that, let's put a little bit there, a little bit there. You know, we can change this as we're going, so it's not a problem, but it's nice to put a little bit on so we feel like it's making something. Yeah, nice, gentle, easing off. Okay. So it's all prep for classes today. We've got classes at the weekend. I do know this weekend there was a couple of spaces left. We had a couple of people who are not well enough to attend. So if you're still up for a class, you might want to have a look and see if there's a space still. So it'll be our last one before Christmas, and kind of looking forward to it. Same here, look. Okay. All right, so that is our tile for the day. So, okay, all done and sorted. So that's number 5, which again, if I bring my little sheet in, I'll tick off. And it can go with my other little tiles that I've got ready because none of them are starting to connect yet. So keeping them all safe, all together. And when we need to, we can start to use a little bit of low-tack tape to start attaching them. So, okay, if you're around and about this afternoon at 2 o'clock, it will be tile as usual. But if not, I'll catch you at some point tomorrow with our next one for number 6. So have a good day, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Okay, take care. Bye.